You want to see your father? Father is not living.
Jeannie Wiley was a feral child who was imprisoned by her father in a hidden room since she was a baby, unable to see the outside world.
Was in this room for 12 and a half years.
It all began when her father, Clark Wiley, became paranoid after his mother died in a hit-and-run accident. This anger led him to force his family to always be indoors.
They weren't very educated people, they weren't outspoken, they didn't mingle with people.
Jeannie was only 20 months old when her father kept her tied in a room at the back of the house, harnessed against a chair, naked, where no one would talk to her.
She was beaten for making noise and consequently had learned basically not to vocalize.
She was punished with a plank and unable to view the outside world.
The windows were covered to about 3 inches from the top, which was the only natural light that had ever come in there in all the time the child was in the bed.
On the other hand, her brother, John, also suffered mental consequences.
They didn't give me the tools of knowledge to get out and feel comfortable.
Her escape happened when her mother took Jeannie to social services by accident due to her near blindness. A social worker noticed Jeannie's erratic behavior and called the police.
The child obviously had been severely mistreated. After she was still in diapers, couldn't walk. He had no verbal skills at all at that point.
The parents were arrested and the case became a nationwide phenomenon.
Mr. Wiley?
Yes.
Why did you keep your daughter in a room?
Mr. Wiley has no comment.
No comment.
We haven't had time.
Just 15 minutes before the trial, Clark shot himself.
Everybody was shocked.
Jeannie was admitted to a hospital where she was treated to solve the linguistic side of her brain.
Because she never heard any words and because she was never spoken to very often, they didn't get stimulated.
Susan Curtis, a linguist student, asked to study Jeannie and teach her to communicate. Jeannie was passionate and advanced faster than expected.
She wanted to learn the label for everything in her world.
However, Jeannie's mother stopped allowing Curtis and her team to talk with her daughter.
Since then, I've been prevented from having any contact at all.
From that moment onwards, Jeannie moved from one foster house to another. She is currently in a ward of the state in California, where she lives a simple lifestyle in a small private facility. She reportedly can only speak a few words, but can still communicate well in sign language. Thanks for watching this episode of Humanity. Be sure to subscribe for more.